Good evening. It's Alicia Brown, the Joy Guru. And normally you're probably used to hearing my correspondence or actually reading my correspondence via the website or the Facebook page. But sometimes I think viewers just need to see your face. And this next message I have for you, wow, that's all I can say. Who told you you were naked? That's what I received this morning in my meditation with the Lord. So as usual, what I receive, as I get it, I share it with you. That was really a good question. Goes back to the Garden of Eden, Genesis chapter 3. Read the account. But the way that message was given to me this morning in my meditation was, who told you you were naked? Of course, if you go back to the Garden of Eden and Eve, eating the forbidden fruit or taken from the forbidden tree, we've all heard that story. But one of the questions that the Lord posed to Eve was, who told you were naked? And of course, we know the account. She had her explanation. She had her excuse, all of that. But it got me to thinking when I was in prayer and reviewing that. Same thing in our lives. Who told you were naked? And how I translate that today is, who told you? Who told you couldn't do this? Or who told you in your life that you would never amount to anything? Who told you that you just didn't have what it took to achieve a certain goal or a certain aspiration? Or, everyone else could do that but you. And what I really found while I was meditating on that thing, there's so many things in life that we have. Sometimes there's dreams, there's goals. Some would say that if your dreams don't scare you a little bit, you're not dreaming big enough. So it's, easy when you take those baby steps and you don't think you can do something and you do it, you achieve it, you feel great, you move on to the next thing. But as those dreams and goals become more loftier, when those dreams and goals cause you to stretch beyond your comfort zone, it gets scary. So the question becomes, who told you that you were naked? Who is it that you're listening to in your life? What voices are you listening to? Because what we find is, just like that account in the Garden of Eden with Eve, a lot of times there are voices that we're listening to. And unfortunately, the more failures we have in life, the more disappointments we have in life, often we are settled for those voices that say, you can't do this. You can't achieve that. That won't happen for you. Some even tell you that, if you'd done that 10 years ago, I could see it. But you waited too late. Time has passed for you. You ought to give that up and move on to something else. Again, who told you were naked? Who told you what the limitations were? Who told you was the box in your life that you can only be in this little box and you can't step out of it? Well, you know me, if you've read my book, if you've read any of my postings. One of the things I believe in is you need to address the root of your issues. So I want you this evening, or whenever you're viewing this message, whatever dream there is in your life, just think back to it, and just even take a moment to close your eyes. If there was a wand, or right now at the snap of the finger, you can have one thing that you really wanted, what would it be? Whatever your answer is, ask yourself, why haven't you achieved that one thing? And if your reason includes anything of doubt and you have supporters to those doubts, who told you were naked? Who are you listening to that tells you cannot achieve that thing or accomplish that thing? What voices in your life encourage and motivate you to stretch beyond your wildest imaginations, take a risk, and accomplish that very thing? If you find you have more voices in your life that tell you what you can't do than what you can do, my suggestion to you as the Joy Guru, you find a way to silence those negative voices. Take a leap of faith. Take a risk and take a chance. And live a life that you can only imagine and dream of. Again, if you want to follow me, well, if you're looking at this message, you know one way to follow me. But the Joy Guru, that's GURU.weebly.com. Weebly, WEEBLY. That'll have all my links to this message, to the book, my Facebook page, and all my other social media accounts. I don't know, we might do a couple more video messages on the blog, but you'll be seeing and hearing from me in the near future. With that, may you have a peaceful and restful night, and go out there and live the life that you can only dream of. God bless.